Hey Living Stones, it's Andy here, and I have some exciting news to share with you today. So a few months ago, as I was in the process of becoming the lead pastor of Living Stones, one of the biggest questions that we had was, what are we going to do for our worship ministry as I transition out of that and into the role as lead pastor? And this is something that the elders, we really took seriously. We took it to the Lord, and we began having conversations together and putting together a job description of what this role could possibly look like. And through an amazing set of circumstances, the exciting announcement is that we are bringing someone on staff. His name is Michael, and we worked together at Valley Church in West Des Moines for a few years in worship ministry. We've literally led worship together hundreds of times, and I am just super excited for how God is writing this story to bring Michael and Hannah to Living Stones Church. Michael is my brother, and so I've known him a really, really long time. But as I was considering what this could look like, I began to get really excited because we've worked together in the past, like I said, for a few years. And so kind of this story unfolded in a unique way. And Mike, you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've been out of worship ministry as a job for a few years, and this last year, my wife and I are just really feeling God push us back towards church ministry, and specifically worship ministry. So we began the process of praying just that God would make it clear to us as a family that that's something that He wanted us to pursue and get back into. And a handful of months ago, we began the process of looking at churches in the area, applying, and eventually I started interviewing with one and got into the process a little bit, and I gave Andy a call just to ask for advice, brotherly advice, as he was a worship director, and I was about to interview for that similar role. And it was at that time, just talking with him about that church where, I mean,
you kind of found out that we were in the process of beginning to think about hiring a worship director at Living Stones. Mm-hmm. And a big thing for me was that I was really excited about to see how God was working is that Michael and Hannah were pursuing, feeling led by the Lord to begin pursuing worship ministry again, completely unbeknownst to me. Yeah. And us having a position that was possibly going to be opening at Living Stones was completely unknown to you until we had that phone call. And so it was really, really neat to see how that happens. And so we are going to be jumping into it here in January. Yeah. Michael and Hannah are going to be moving up here. He's actually going to be leading worship January 14th, but won't officially start on staff until later in the month as you guys move up from here, their farmhouse in Decatur, Nebraska. Yeah. And so we just want to ask for you guys to be praying for them as they transition up here, up to Cokato, and just this whole next season and what the Lord has planned for us. We're really hopeful and anticipating what He's going to do. Mm-hmm.